That's nonsense. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the board meeting. We are here for episode 9 today. We have Roy Harrison, David Byram, Courtney Harrison, me, Lila Swain, Josh House, our DM. We're going to start out on our adventure for here in a little bit. Just make sure that you like the video, share it with someone you like or loathe, whichever one you prefer, and subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Josh, and he's going to head us out today.
All right. So where we left off last session, you had infiltrated under the shrouded city. You had made your way past some vampiric blooms and gotten past most of them, only to realize that some of the larger ones apparently had independent bodies. As they kind of climbed off the walls and began to stalk after you, the druids that you were with, the Shadowrunners, decided to take care of them while they sent you ahead to deal with Aerolith and to try to capture him in whatever scheme he happens to be planning. So ahead of you, behind you, you can still kind of hear sounds of battle, wood slamming against rock and, the chants of spells. Ahead of you is a dark tunnel. No more of the white sort of vampiric blooms that are down here, but it does proceed kind of on into darkness. Those of you with dark vision, which would be Arona and Alvaria, you can spot about 80 feet ahead of you, and especially Alvaria, because you have 120 feet of night vision, I believe, or dark vision. Mm-hmm. About 80 feet ahead of you is what is very clearly a door. And just beyond that door, and those of you without dark vision can see this, there is a soft kind of green glow that seems to be being cast off a wall in the chamber past that door. It's a door that it's basically just a set of bars, but I mean, it has a chain wrapped around it with a lock, but it's clearly a door, like it's meant to be swung back and forth. It's got a handle, but at this point it's locked by a chain.
I have seen this glow before. It looks like Humanus' room after burrito night.
Humanus just kind of perks up with burritos.
Later we have burritos, my friend.
Always later. Don't say burritos if you do not have burritos first.
So is this magic that we're seeing, that you said that the green glow? That
you're not sure whether or not it's magical or if it's caused by some other phenomenon. You'd have to go up to the door and make your way through to potentially look.
Can we see if the lock is like a mechanical lock or...
I mean, it's literally a chain with basically a padlock.
Okay. I mean, there's not just a key laying around somewhere in the corner, maybe.
You can certainly look for one.
I don't have any tools or anything to pick a lock with, unfortunately.
No tools to pick a lock?
Okay.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm going to see if there is a key laying around somewhere, maybe.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Oh, I don't know. What should be rolling an investigation?
Boy. You might be able to break the door down depending on how sturdy it is. I don't know.
What's a 13?
A 13. There is no key that you can find in this tunnel leading up to this locked doorway.
I think there would be, but
Humanus, do you want to break the lock?
You want me to break things? I break things. I do break things all the time.
Yeah. You break it.
Breaks the door.
I do not break things.
Oh, no.
Roll a 2.
That's a 9.
Oh, never mind. So plus 3, that'd be 12.
Yeah.
How did you get a 2 from that?
Plus 2 for proficiency because you're proficient in athletics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
14.
14. It's still because you're just trying to rip metal this time as opposed to metal embedded in stone. It bends some, the chain bends some, but like it's not snapping for you. You do get a pretty good look at the room beyond. Also, are you guys being quiet about this, or you just?
Of course, we were told
Okay.
to be stealthy, so we're all
Yeah.
being stealthy.
Everybody might
Yeah.
want to roll a stealth roll.
Oh,
God. My bane of existence. I'm gonna let you roll first. this
Okay.
time.
18.
I got an 11.
I got 14.
I got 19.
15.
15, 11. Okay. I'm going to say that your presence is pretty much ignored because the person in the room is very busy doing something else. So inside of the room, this is obviously kind of at the base of this massive spire. The room itself is mostly hollow, but it is wide, and the walls of it are rounded as opposed to squared off, because the walls are made almost entirely of these dark black roots of this tree. At the very center of the room, there is and this is where the soft kind of green glow is coming from, but there's a pool of this glowing green liquid. And you can see that there is a high elf there dressed in extremely fanciful robes and, golden trimmed, this deep ebony green in color, which is a little bit washed out by kind of the soft glowing green, but he is essentially at the moment pouring a small barrel into this pool, and the same glowing green liquid is coming out of that barrel as is in the pool.
So I see all that.
Yes.
The man is in there with the life juice.
Do you think I could quietly try to break the lock with my sword?
Doubt it. You'd have to swing the sword hard, but break it.
Mm.
I just pull harder.
Well, hot humanist.
Can I roll again?
Sure, why not?
I actually rolled a 2 that time. Humanus is just tired.
You have inspiration, remember.
Yeah. I'm going to save it for combat. That failed, so we got to come up with a
Roll
Can
again,
I
get it, come
bend
back,
the metal of some sort, since I have metal elementism?
You have what?
Elementalism.
I
So
always say that wrong.
elementalism is probably not going to allow you to bend the metal.
Okay.
What is the door made out of?
Metal.
I don't know what to do.
Character question.
In character. What is the door made of?
Yeah.
I don't
Mm.
Well, it won't be quiet, but I can get the door down.
No, we're not. We're gonna do Thunderwave.
What if we ask the person in that room to?
What's it on the ground here? We're trying to catch him by surprise. I'll just hit it with my sword. I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Go ahead, roll an attack roll.
Will you please take your hands off of
Stand back from the door.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
That's a 12 plus 2, 7, 12, 14.
14. Okay. Your sword strikes the metal, and there's a loud clang as the door kind of rattles in its frame. But you do not cut through the lock. And there's a voice. The voice inside comes to you and looks at the door. What do you think you're doing?
Is he looking at me?
No, he's looking at Arona that's now standing at the door. Why do you have a sword?
I hold on. My friend here has got something to tell you.
Hello, good sir. would you mind looking at my glasses for a moment?
Yes, I would mind.
But can I start it anyway?
Sure, why not? He's looking at you very confused.
So I'm going to use 2 of the charges to cast at level 2 on Charm Person for my glasses.
Okay, so what does that do to...
I think it just makes the DC higher that he has to. The save DC is normally 13 for a level 1 cast of it. I don't know if that increases the cast level 2, but I also don't know why it would give me the option to increase the casting level by using more charges. But it did make it harder.
Usually it's going to do that so that you can hit more people with it.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's probably just save 13 then.
Yes, you can target 1 additional creature for each spell slot above level 1.
Go ahead and use the 1 charge then and do it. It's
All right.
DC 13. I swear to God, if it makes.
Was it at disadvantage?
He does not. Yes. So he looks over at you very quizzically.
Charm Person.
Yeah.
And as you kind of cast the spell and charm him, also you say your save DC is 13 now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's on the glasses. It's DC 13.
Oh, okay.
Save is still 12. But.
Gotcha. Then I don't have to edit that.
Yeah.
So you cast Charm Person, and he goes, what? You know, I've heard that spectacles are all the rage in our social circles. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I just came to see you, my old friend. Open the door and let me in.
All right. I'm not 100% sure why you'd want to come in here, but fine.
Because that is where you are.
Why don't you come out here with us then?
No, I definitely want to go in this room real quick.
Okay.
So he comes and he stands before you, and he very much has the features of the Neighbornoth line, you know, bright blue eyes and kind of platinum blonde hair, but he reaches through, produces a key from his robes and unlocks it, pulls it open and says, all right, you can step in if you want. It's just a pool of stolen elixir, but...
Stolen elixir?
Yes. You see, you know how I make the perfumes that I sell, my friend. I was thinking if I could just take a vial or 2 of this elixir.
You know, that might work.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up a couple of vials.
Okay, so you fill up a couple of vials of this elixir. So was that all you needed?
Maybe you should just get him
you
to
see, I
tie
need
himself
just the one more thing.
Yes.
You would just walk with us for a little bit.
Well, you know I would, but this elixir, I made light of it earlier, but it's actually incredibly important to me.
What does it do?
Well, the elixir laugh.
Yes, it extends. You see, let me tell you a secret. So, you know Nimesil?
Oh, yeah, the king of Nimesil, your cousin.
Yes, the very same. The hated cousin Nimesil, as I'm certain I've told my friends before.
Yes.
At any rate, do you know how long he's been alive? And me by extension.
I'm going to guess maybe 1,000 years.
Child numbers, my dear. Maybe you're not so bad for a dwarf. At any rate, he has been alive for 5,000 years, well beyond the lifespan of an elf. I myself have been alive for 4,500 years.
Oh my goodness. Well, happy 45th birthday.
It's not my birthday. You know, as my friend, you should really know.
It was a joke.
I'm not so certain I like your taste in friends.
You know how it is with wolves.
Well, they are crude,
So anyway, my
small.
friend, and you look very
Bit
tired,
ugly.
my friend. Why don't you lay down and take a nap, and I will stay here and watch over you and make sure nothing happens.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh, I want to say that don't count. I missed
I'm
it.
gonna use my inspiration on this one. And eight.
There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a freaking 8.
I guess. What is it for perception?
Wisdom.
I have an 18.
But aren't you're proficient in it
Yeah.
too, so.
So I got a
What did you roll? 8,
11.
10, 11, yeah.
I have a 15.
Okay. You all notice this, with the exception of Aerolith. As he's standing there talking and saying, you know, Map, that might be a good idea. It's so tiresome. What's stealing from your ancient relatives? And as he starts like going on and on, the mass of vegetation on the wall behind him, the roots and things begin to be pushed, like you watch some vines come through it, and then another set, and the roots begin to be pushed to the side, and this mass of what looks like vines and vegetation literally shoves itself into the room and pushes the wood to the side with this splintering sound.
The walls are breaking.
My good man, what is that?
No, don't let him see it. Go to sleep.
No, we have to get him out of here alive.
Hear a lot.
So go ahead and roll initiative at this point.
12.
Initiative.
15.
I got a 20.
Oh,
Ooh, 19.
I got a 19.
Nice.
Oh, wait, do you have any plus to your initiative right there?
1.
So you got a 21.
Nice.
You got a 19?
I got a 19.
So Varia's actually ahead of you. What'd you get, Humanus?
12.
12. Esker got a 15.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, that's yours.
Okay.
How do we know if what kind of thing? Are you going to tell us if it's like a beast or whatever? How do we know that?
It's obviously not a beast because it's made of plants.
Right.
You would typically roll a arcana, a nature check, something to see if your character would be able to identify this thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just because we as players know what it is doesn't mean our characters.
Well, can we go back before we roll initiative so I can find out what it is?
No.
It is something you need to hit.
Well, I don't know. It might be a good thing. It might be the druids.
What
Yeah.
if we roll initiative?
Oh yeah, you're you're right. I'm just anxious.
What did your character put?
I was in character.
She's like,
Okay, so Elvaria, you are up first. This thing is
Okay.
probably 20 feet away from you. At this point, it's a relatively small room.
So this thing is dangerous, is what we're.
I'm just letting you see this
Okay.
is a list of actions you can choose. I'm not telling you to choose anything but attack, but if you wanted to choose other things.
Okay. So do we want to attack this?
Apparently,
We are in combat. We rolled initiative. We are in combat,
But
whether
there
you
are
want to
times-
be or not.
there are times in combat that you can be like, "Hey, wait a minute, we were here to save you because you were actually."
That's usually
Okay.
something you can reason with. Like that's not this
Okay.
thing.
the Godzilla of vines is
Yeah.
attacking.
Okay, so we want to attack.
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys would walk out in the middle of Tokyo while Godzilla's there and be like, "We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Do you just need a hug?
Have you tried talking to someone about it?"
Okay, sorry.
God.
All right, we're ready. We're in combat. Let's go.
All right. Can I use my thorn whip to Would that do?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay.
And I should also point out that this thing pushes itself into the room, and a normal person or humanoid takes up roughly like a 5-foot square, right? This thing is 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. Like, it is huge, and it is very vaguely humanoid. Like, it's brushing the top of the ceiling of this room. Massive. So go ahead and use your Thorn Whip. Roll an attack.
Okay.
And then you add-
attack one.
It's going to be your spell attack bonus.
20.
20. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Which is the 6 or no?
No.
I don't know what the Thorn Whip's damage does.
What is it?
Oh.
I got it up here.
I want to say it's 1d6.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think D6 or D8 is the most fun.
I'm going to, what is it, Thornwick?
Thorn Whip.
Josh was looking it up, I think.
One more page. Thorn Whip. Yep, it's 1d6.
Okay. That's a 2.
2?
Mhm.
Okay. You can also pull it 10 feet closer to you, should you wish.
If I want it closer
Closer
to
make it better for people who have melee weapons.
Okay.
To be able to reach it.
I don't think I would do that if I were you.
It's your choice.
Because the people with melee weapons can just walk up to it.
Well, I don't think I want to make it closer to me because I'm a far away kind
Yeah.
Okay.
of player. So
You've also got a short bow.
yes.
Should you choose to use that? Arona, it's your turn.
How close am I to it?
It is about 20 feet away from where
We were standing.
well, how close were you to Aerolith?
I feel like conversation, like
Conversation distance? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's about 20 feet away from you.
okay. So I'm going to
Did I do damage to it?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did. So I meant to describe that. You pull out your Thorn Whip. Well, and Thorn Whip has a range of 30 feet. Yes, you pull out your Thorn Whip, you lash it at the creature, and it cuts off one of its very many kind of vines hanging from its body. And as it has stepped into the room now, you can also see there is 2 white blooms on it with kind of black, the same sort of black bark that is all around you. But yes, you do manage to cut off one of its vines. And as it kind of moves around, you can see these like yellow eyes inside of its body, seeming looking in a bunch of random directions. You also see several skeletons inside of its body. But yes, you did deal damage.
Okay.
Arona, what are you doing?
okay. I'm going to go 10 feet closer to it so that I can cast Nature's Wrath on it.
Okay.
And that it has to pass either a strength or dexterity saving throw. And my DC is 12. Its choice.
Okay, so you move 10 feet, which puts you 10 feet away from it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It starts like shamble. As it starts to shamble forward, you cast Nature's Wrath, and these big, thick vines come from essentially out of the soil up underneath this tree and like wrap around the torso, wrap around the forelimbs, and it can't seem to move. It is restrained.
So it has to repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn.
Okay.
And it's restrained. Right? I'm letting you know that it has to. At the end of its turn, it has to repeat the saving throw.
Okay.
And does it get anything else? No. It's just restrained. It doesn't have any damage. It doesn't look like.
What is that? Nature's Wrath, yeah?
Yeah.
Escrow, what are you doing? That's from your palette thing, I think.
It's a channel divinity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead this turn and just cast Vicious Mockery on it. So it's gonna make a saving throw.
What was the mockery?
I don't even know how to mock a plant.
Thing is low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
All I was thinking of was Mario.
How do you know it's a fruit, not a vegetable? You're assuming all kinds of things.
Did you
We
just
didn't even ask it its pronouns.
Let's see. How would I mock a flower?
What is that? Is it a charisma saving throw?
Yes. Or sorry, wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. I don't know what I was saying.
It doesn't matter. It fails.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
1d6. 6.
Plus your.
I don't think I get to add damage to that. I think it's just 1d6.
Okay.
And then it's got disadvantage on its next turn.
This is a question about schematics. What is the spell attack bonus? Is that not what you add to your when you?
No.
It's not.
That's just for
Well,
the
that's-
spell.
Vicious Mockery isn't a spell attack necessarily. Like,
There are spells that use your spell attack bonus, and there are spells that just happen, and the opponent has to roll a saving throw
Okay.
for.
So the ones with the saving throw, you don't add that point.
There
or
isn't.
whatever,
Yeah,
plus
you're
two.
not sending a spell from you
yeah,
at
okay.
them that they
Okay.
have the ability to dodge.
Yeah, I don't have to aim it or anything.
Okay. I was just curious. Thank you.
No problem. Humanus, it's your turn.
Humanus just sighs as he sees everybody starting to fight, and he looks at
Aerolith.
Aerolith. He says, "You should get behind me, little man."
You know, I think I will.
And
You're very large.
Humanus is just he's gonna go ahead and rage, sadly, if you can do that. Like just
Sadly.
I'm so tired of this.
he thinks about the girl. He thinks about the girl, rejecting him and all the trouble he got in, and he's just like so upset about it. He rages out a little bit, but let's see. He's got his lance, his maul, his great axe. He's too far away for any of that because the range is only 5 feet. He needs to do damage. Am I within range, like running range?
Yeah, it's like 20 feet away from you. It's been restrained 20 feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna guess I'll take out the great axe and perform a reckless attack on it, charging in.
Okay, go ahead.
Good rolls. Good rolls. I'll be
You have
quiet.
advantage. It's reckless attack. You
It's
have
reckless
advantage.
attack. You have advantage.
You don't have your inspiration anymore.
Get a new dice. But what did you roll? 7?
7
Plus,
plus 5.
12.
Okay. So you go to swing your great axe at the thing, and one of the white blooms it's kind of like on either of where its shoulders would be. The black bark tendril like pulls forward and stops the wood of your great axe from chopping into the creature. Okay. It is its turn. So, Humanus, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, just question it. Can it do anything when it's restrained?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Yep, but
You got an 8.
it can. It can. Let's see. Let me find it. So it's just attacks and dexterity saves have disadvantage, but this is not an attack. It's doing something else. So you rolled a 5.
Yeah, that's an 8 total.
Okay. I need you're raging, which means you have advantage on strength checks, I want to say. Strength saving throws.
Oh, nice.
So 14,
That's
15,
nice.
16, 17.
17, yeah. I can't do math.
Let me double check that, but I'm almost positive that is what rage does.
It does a bunch of different stuff now.
Because if not, well, that's going to be a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I am so excited. I hope I don't die.
Let's see. Strength, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Yep, I was correct.
All
Sweet.
right.
Well,
Woo-hoo.
Okay, so as you're standing there kind of battling this branch, like trying to get your axe to it, you watch this creature's body like open up and it surges forward to try to pull you in. You pull your axe back and brace it on either side as this thing tries to close around you, and you manage to shove it back just in time. It is, however, going to make 2 more attacks at you, but at disadvantage. Okay, that one still hits. That one does not. So you are going to take yeah, 4 bludgeoning damage because you're raging. And then 5 lightning damage as a tendril reaches out and wraps around one of your arms, and you feel this surge of electricity pulse through you. Also, remember, when you rage, you get temporary hit points.
Yep.
Elvari, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take my bow out and try to shoot it.
Okay. Roll d20 to attack it.
Plus your-
11.
How much is a short bow? Got ripped on it.
I don't know. I don't have that information.
It's going to be dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
And you're wearing this too.
yeah. you
Yeah,
get the,
plus 2 for the bracers. So-
dexterity plus 1.
Dexterity plus 4.
So you
So
got
5,
11.
15.
What's your dexterity?
1. 12 plus
5, 15, 16. You rolled 16.
the 12 plus 4. Would be 17, right?
Yeah.
No, it would only be 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, okay.
He said dexterity plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
it's your proficiency bonus plus the bracer should give you plus 2 to attack.
Okay.
Does it say plus 2 to damage as well?
It says 2 damage rolls.
Yeah.
Damage rolls. Okay.
So not the
No,
attack.
then it doesn't give
Yeah,
you
not
an
attack.
bonus then.
So it would only be 13.
So at 13, you fire the arrow, and it does kind of stick into the creature, but it just has it sticks into one of the vines, and it just has so much mass that it isn't like you were able to hit anything critical whatsoever. Arona, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go in closer with my long sword and swing to attack.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to use my heroic
Yeah,
inspiration.
you are.
Using that one. Okay.
That's
so
much better.
15 plus 5, 20.
Okay, that hits.
And that I'm going to also cast on my bonus action Divine Smite. So unless he's a fiend or an undead.
I should also say at the end of his last turn, he broke out of the restraint condition.
Okay. He's not a fiend or an undead, is he?
No.
Okay. So
Or like an elemental.
D8 plus my D6. No,
Now, are you casting it at
Okay.
first level or?
I only have first level spells.
That's right. Okay.
Look at me knowing something. So
Look at you go.
3d8 damage. Oop, that was a 2, a 6, and a 4.
So it's 12.
12 points of damage. I don't add anything to that though, right?
I don't know about Divine Smite.
No, it's not plus your charisma bonus. So 12 damage. You carve off 3 or 4 of the vines that are covering this thing's body. Your sword lights up in this radiant fire. The parts of the vines that get sliced off are seared and give off almost this rotten smell. Like it's fairly gross. But it doesn't seem to be too adversely affected. Like there's still a lot of this creature.
Mhm.
Escrow, what are you doing?
All right, so I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the area where the thing is standing. It's a 5-foot cube. I'm just going to center it on the creature or whatever.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if I have to like roll to cast that or not. It didn't say. I don't think, but
Well, it should say it's
it
probably a
says that, like,
DC.
yeah, I don't know if it makes a saving throw or what, but it says like if they're if they end their turn in it or if they move through it, and of course when I first cast it, it does the damage, and then like I can move the cloud around on my other turns later on, but I don't remember reading how to cast it.
So it's an action, 60 feet. Each creature in that area takes 44 slashing damage. Creature also takes its damage if it enters the cube or ends its turn there. Or if the cube moves into its space, the creature takes this damage only once per turn.
Yeah.
On later. Okay, so I mean, there is no saving throw. You cast it and it happens. So roll 4d4.
Yes, and pulverizers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What level did you cast it at?
It's second level.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I was just checking. So how much damage does it take?
8.
8. Yeah.
8 damage? All right. Okay, so you...
I find new ways to use daggers, human.
Finally,
Good
you
job,
got an
guys.
attack with a dagger. You've only been trying to do this for the whole campaign.
Good job, Liz.
So you cast a spell. You cast it, I'm assuming, like sort of behind the creature.
Yeah.
But there's suddenly this, you can hear them like whipping through the air as this cloud of daggers just starts carving off bits and pieces of this creature.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Humanus, what are you doing?
I'm still up there at it. I am not a snack, you plant monster thing. Whatever, die. And I swing my another reckless attack for the great axe.
Okay.
Oh man, it's already been my turn, but not your turn yet.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Wow. Double.
That is
and,
the 4th time today that I have rolled 2
Well, that's
d20s with
like
the same number.
that's like a 15 though.
Yeah. So yeah, I got 15.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage from the great axe.
But what are the odds? 2
Yeah,
d20s
right,
4
like-
times in one day,
It's astronomical.
right?
Yeah.
All
The
right.
odds of rolling 3 d20s and
Yeah.
getting the same
Same
number
result.
3 times.
Yeah. Not impossible. Though. You need
So-
a D10.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, d12.
D12. That's this one. Yeah. 10.
plus 3, so 13.
13. Yep.
You-
Plus 3 plus your rage damage. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
your
right.
rage damage.
Plus rage damage is plus 2. So that would be
15.
15.
altogether.
Okay.
It was a big hit, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Golly, you even rolled a 10 on the D12 you rolled.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the same number as the double roll.
On another die.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is it? Serendipity or whatever?
Okay, so you pull back the great axe and you drive it vertically and you pass a lot of the vines, and as you hit the thing, there's a shiver that runs through it, and you feel this like black ichor running down the haft of the great axe. And as the vines kind of shift away from it, you can see that you have just chopped right through one of the yellow kind of eyes that it's using to look.
Nice.
Good hit. Good hit.
Now I need you to make a strength saving throw.
A 12?
Okay.
Wait. Oh, yeah, 12. I thought maybe I was proficient in strength because, I'm not. No, I chose this to make this one.
Okay. So you're kind of like after the creature takes the big blow from Humanus, it surprises you. It doesn't even, the head of the thing is not even necessarily looking at you. The side of it opens up and just closes around you, and you can't see anything. There's this crushing
Does that move her into the cloud?
pressure from all sides.
I don't know how that works.
That would be exactly how that works, as a matter of fact.
Professor, what?
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know you were going to get pulled into it.
Teacher's pet. It's okay.
You just did that to me last session.
It's a callback.
So, Humanus, you're going to take 2 more attacks from the creature.
Wait, what happens to me in the cloud of daggers?
He's getting.
I'm going to say because you're inside of its body until it's. I'm going to say the cloud is like back behind it. And you're kind of in the middle of it.
Okay, cool.
So that'll be fine.
I was really worried you're about to get like shredded by these daggers.
All right.
Do I
So
need to roll a saving throw or anything, or is it just
no, because it hasn't engulfed you. Okay, so you're going to take. Let's see.
Bulls?
Eight.
Careful, this monster thinks we are snacks. It already ate our snack-sized friend.
7, 10.
You stay there. You'll be cut up by daggers if you get out.
So tiny.
So you're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage. And then, what did I say?
It's really bad in here.
2, 4, 6.
I don't know why I got really high on voice already.
You're going to take 10 more lightning damage on top of that.
Oh, good.
As both of the like multiple tendrils, just because you're the only one in range, so multiple tendrils just lash out and start like wrapping around you and leaving like burns on your body.
Humanist?
He's going through it again.
How's your health?
I'm at 12.
Okay, I got you on my turn.
All right, Elvaria, it is your turn. Also, it's gonna shift around Humanus outside of the cloud of daggers.
I was wondering if it was ending its turn there or not.
No, it's not gonna end its turn there. It's gonna move.
Outside of the cloud. So,
Yeah, because if it ended its turn inside of it, it would have to take the damage again. So, but I can move.
Okay, Elvaria, it's your turn.
I'm I want to summon a beast.
Okay. By the way, Humanus, as you're getting like pummeled by this thing, you hear behind you, "Come on, whatever your name is, protect me. You look like you're losing." Okay, so you summon a beast. Go ahead, summon it. What kind of beast is it? What does it look like? What does it do?
Oh gosh.
What likes vegetables? That's what I think.
Yeah, you could just summon like a bull.
I
I don't know if there's enough room for a bull in.
want to summon an elephant.
I just said there's not enough room.
Okay.
And you were like, you know what's even better than a bull?
Is there no? It's only a 10. Well, okay, but
It's
how
a
tall-
small
listen,
elephant.
How tall are elephants technically?
Huge.
But this creature's already 10 foot. Are they bigger
Yeah.
than 10 foot?
No.
Yeah.
I think they're about like 8 foot.
8 to 10 foot.
Yeah. Elephants aren't that big.
Yeah.
You're thinking about elephants you saw in a movie, David.
No, I'm not. They're definitely bigger than 8
Maybe
feet. I
you should have
think.
said a baby elephant.
Yeah, like.
But the elephants are pretty scary because I watched one.
And
like-
it's not just that it's tall either.
It's
It's,
big,
that it's
wide.
huge.
well, this creature is 10 foot by 10 foot.
I don't know.
I'm just arguing the fact that
And it's already in here with us, so that's like less room. Like you're not making the argument you think.
I don't think you realize we're not in this room. It's the room he described. We're
Okay.
playing D&D.
Oh my god, the room wasn't that big.
I will always have your back.
So
Thank you.
you do summon an elephant.
Uh-huh.
That is a small beast.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
It is like 3 foot high.
That's not what I was
There was
imagining.
so much room.
It is
Thank goodness.
transparent in spirit form, but it does like trumpet at you like, yeah, let's go.
Go on.
It's like a baby elephant.
Go get him, Dumbo.
It's like the pink
We're
elephants from
triangles.
Dumbo.
No, not you.
Oh.
Okay, so what is it going to do?
Well,
Make it.
Pet it.
It's
I just need an emotional
Give me
support.
comfort.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Humanus is over here with like 12 health. Like, really? Really? We're scared. Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't help you because I'm inside the
Okay.
creature.
Okay, it can attack. It can,
Yeah, just
You
give me
want
attack.
Let it.
I wouldn't be sad if it dies though.
Not real.
Again, Humanus with 12 health. Like, really?
You can summon it again. Not always. Like, it's not.
Like she's like, I will summon an animal to help us. And some of the elephants like, oh, never mind. This one's not thought. It gets too cute.
This
You
is my
got
pet. This is my pet elephant.
She just starts to stroke the trunk.
that'll be Courtney in real life too. What?
I really would. Oh god. I guess I'll have to let it attack.
Okay.
Oh, it's so sad.
Go attack, I guess.
But don't get killed. You come back here if you get hurt. You understand me?
Go ahead and roll a d20
I can't even talk.
to have an attack.
Oh, I can move my dice out of the way. Sorry.
Oh, it's a 3.
Does it get a bonus if you add anything?
I don't know.
You have to look at his stat log.
No, it gives you it's a +5, but it's whatever your spell attack is.
So,
Right, 5. Yep.
Okay. So
it's
you're like, go attack. And so like it trumpets
God.
and runs up to it and hits it with its little tusks, and then it turns to look at you.
Like a PETA commercial.
Did I do it? Did I do the thing?
Humanus is just going.
So sad.
Oh my gosh, he's crying.
That poor spiritual elephant.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, go ahead, Aruna.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, well, actually,
This is the
Oh
dumbest
my
thing I have ever laid eyes upon.
What
in my
happened to the
25
elephant?
nothing happens to the elephant. It hasn't been attacked yet.
It's
It's just-
sitting there.
Yeah, staring forlornly back at Ilvaria, hoping for some praise.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'm assuming that something's going to happen to me because nothing happened to me when I was swallowed.
yep.
So what do I need to do?
Let's see. That's 3, 5.
I mean, you're a paladin.
So as you feel the inside of this creature and like the vine starting to wrap around your body, you also get 3 separate jolts of lightning flowing through your body, and you take 11 lightning damage. Yep, and you need to attempt to escape.
Save my elephant while you're at it.
Because I'm attempting to escape, that takes my action.
Yes, yeah. To get out of this thing, it would take your entire action.
Okay.
You will not be able to do it.
So I can use a bonus action, right?
To what?
I'm going to cast
Name it, Trump.
the Shield of Faith,
Mhm.
so I get 2 more points to my armor or my AC.
Okay,
So
is
it's temporary.
what does the Shield of Faith have any somatic components whatsoever?
Luckily for me, I'm prepared.
That doesn't matter.
So I have a prayer scroll that I've been carrying with me.
You are restrained.
Yeah,
You cannot move
It says,
to reach it. So it's verbal, somatic, and so no, you cannot cast that.
oh, well, 2 on everything. I'm going to learn how to do that before we go into combat next time.
Well, it's not the fact that it's not prepared. It's the fact
I
that
can't read the scroll.
Well, no, what I mean is I could have put it on before we started fight. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
I see what you mean.
D&D.
Also, I meant to tell you you got plate armor, so your AC should be up by 2 because of plate armor.
So while I'm wearing that,
Yes.
so I need it. So my AC is now 20.
Yep.
Okay. And that's all the time as long as I'm wearing that.
Yep.
I'm never gonna take it off, so I'm just gonna erase this.
Yep. Okay.
So I have to roll a strength. Was it strength?
So you're gonna roll. Yeah, it's gonna be a strength saving throw.
Well, how about a 12 again?
Total?
Yep, that's 9.
No, that's
6.
Oh wait.
Never mind.
Okay.
Let me put my glasses on. That was a 6.
Yeah. So
Plus 3, that's a 9.
you're like actively struggling inside this thing to like try to move your sword or get out, and nothing's happening. Like you are not budging.
Guys, I'm so angry. Let me out.
Escrow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move the cloud of daggers to where it hits the thing again,
Okay.
and then I'm going. Well, I guess I gotta roll damage for that first. 3, 5, 7, 11.
Okay.
And then I will cast Cure Wounds as a 2nd level spell on Humanus.
Now, as the magic action to move the
that's
cloud of
right.
daggers,
Yeah, it is magic action. Yeah.
is it a bonus?
I don't think so. I think it just said magic action.
So do you want to do that, or do you want to heal?
Yeah, okay.
Humanus.
Yeah, I'll just heal Humanus instead then. Because he's like not gonna make it through another turn, possibly if I don't. So
Oh,
it's-
blah, 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 blah.
well, I mean I can't I have to touch them I have to touch you to heal you.
No,
Okay.
I'm nowhere near. What I'm saying is I was counting in my
I need
head how
2
many
more.
turns I can take hits.
What is yours?
Because I'm. What?
Yeah, D8.
Because the
Heal
first
you
hit I
for
took.
11 points.
brought me down there, so I probably have to do 2 more times. I can't.
All right, so I don't move the cloud. I heal him for 11 points, and that's all I can do.
Okay. Humanus.
Can I
did spend
I forget. Can I use life-giving force on myself?
I'm going to say, yeah, you can.
Okay. So I'm going to do life-giving force, which is 2d6. That's 3 more points to them.
Oh.
Where's some?
Okay.
This whole pod has just been one ridiculous thing after the next.
And then I'm going to realize that it was only 3 points.
Cry.
Cry a little bit and then say, "This is not my week." And swing the axe right for the head of this thing as hard as I can in a reckless attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, if these are the same two,
Yeah,
we are quitting for the day.
I'm going to laugh.
Nope.
Oh my god.
They almost were. It's cocked, but this
Oh, no,
It was
count
I
that
thought
or
it was a
not.
15. Was it a 15?
No, it was a 7 because it was cocked.
It was pretty.
But anyway,
Was
that
it
definitely
15 on
hits.
the other one?
Yeah, it's 15 on the other one. Yeah,
How do
Okay.
you know that definitely hits?
because I've been paying attention, and he has a 20 altogether with that 15.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
He was so accusing, like Josh was sending me messages under the table. Or something.
No, because I was keeping up and I was like, I don't know if a 15 hits or not. But then I realized you.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
It's got to be getting close.
Nice.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
God dang.
So you chop and bite deep. You miss the head, and it's actually really difficult to even tell where the head of this thing is. It's just this mound of vegetation. But you swing toward the head, and it recoils, but it doesn't move its forelimb quite fast enough, and you chop really deep into that. Some scattered vines spray across the ground, water and things that they've absorbed. Ichor starts rolling kind of off of it. And it is its turn. It is going to... Let's see, where are you, Escrow?
I ran over and touched Humanus a minute ago to heal him, so I'm assuming I'm standing pretty close to him.
Yep, you would be.
There's more room in here for you. Get away.
All right.
I'm going to laugh if I make the saving throw. With my -1 strength.
Look, be a lady.
So a tendril reaches out and smacks you for 7 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage.
11? No. Yes, 12 actually. No. So I'm at 15 health.
How far are you away, Alvaria?
I feel like I'm the farthest away.
I feel like you were back towards the pool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to sort of circle around Humanus. That is going to give you an attack of opportunity.
Yep,
Escrow.
we're going to take that.
Me?
You're going to chop.
Oh.
Well, no, it's not leaving you, Humanus. It's just stepping around you, but it's leaving Escrow.
All right, I'll go ahead and take a stab at it with a dagger. Hey, that's an 18. So that'll hit D4 right here. 4 plus 2, 6 damage.
All right.
And I stabbed it with my regular dagger.
Yep. So you stab it.
Doubles.
It bites pretty deep. You can feel this kind of black ichor running down it, and it seems like it's getting a little bit slower. However,
Not dead yet.
a tendril whips out toward Aerolith, who is standing about 10
I forgot about him.
10 feet behind you. And he ducks just in time and goes, "You're supposed to be protecting me."
But you did such a good job.
Right as another tendril reaches out.
Oh no.
Let's see, that's 7.
As long as it doesn't kill him, I can heal.
And smacks him, right in the ribs, right in the side of his ribs, and knocks him to the ground. And you hear, I don't know, probably 2 ribs pop. And he's just like laying on the ground going, "Ah, ah."
Does that affect his charm person status?
It's not him attacking him.
Bringing up these things.
I'm learning. I'm just curious.
You can be curious after the game.
So I'm going to say no because it's not escrow doing the attack. It's a third party.
Okay.
And I didn't make him hurt himself or anything.
Okay, Elvaria, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody is low on health.
Yep.
Not me. I'm good.
Well, it is your turn and the baby elephant's turn.
Oh,
Oh yeah, baby.
baby elephant.
Go, trumpet.
Fly, you fools.
Yeah, can I give him wings so I can fly away?
Wait.
Use his ears.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
You can certainly try.
Is that what you want to do?
Oh, Lord.
Hopefully not. I doesn't want to do that.
No, that is not what you want to do. No, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're playing the
No,
character.
I guess he has to die. I'm gonna have him attack the.
Okay, so roll a d20 at +5.
20.
Oh, very nice. That does hit. So
Elephant.
that is going to deal. As soon as I get to the spell. So roll a 1d8.
A D8.
Yes.
7.
Okay. We're going to add 4 to that, and then you cast it at 2nd level, yes?
Originally.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's 7 plus 4 puts it at 13. No, I'm sorry. Puts it at 11 plus 2 puts it at 13. So it deals 13 damage, and it charges into the forelimb that Humanus cut a pretty good bit, and it slams into it and kind of knocks it off the floor a little bit. It actually hits it for a pretty good amount of damage. And black ichor is kind of oozing off of the wounds that you guys have given this thing. That would be, yep. Okay.
Can I heal anybody, Paul? Or is that?
That was your.
So, well, no, that's that thing's
Yeah,
action.
you just did the elephant. You haven't done anything for yourself yet.
Yes, so you can do something for yourself.
What
It
is
shares your initiative count, but
15, but I can heal myself.
it takes its own count. It takes its own initiative.
Humanus is that anymore. I healed
26.
a little bit.
I'm gonna go over to Humanus and do cure wounds.
Okay, at what level?
Level 1.
Okay, so that should be 2d8
Yeah.
at level 1.
Yeah, level 2 is
2. So 2 8s. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't know. Okay, that's here's you.
Oh gosh. Can I count that?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 9.
Okay.
Plus your spellcasting modifier. Oh wait, I don't remember if it adds that onto your range.
I'm pretty sure it does.
So what's your spellcasting wisdom?
Yep.
You'd add that, so it'd be 9 plus your wisdom.
4.
So it'll be a 13. You got to heal for 13 points.
Yep, plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Arona, at the start of your turn, you are going to take 6, another 10 lightning damage.
Okay. I rolled a 5.
And you are not going to escape that anytime soon.
Spent this whole combat inside of this vegetable. Please get me out of here. I'm just trying to use my long sword. I'm like trying to do like this, like pushing out with both my hands and my feet. Get me out.
Okay. Escrow, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I don't have anyone I need to heal now, so I'm going to move the cloud back on top of the thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for that.
7, 10, 11. I don't think I add. Do I add Christmas out, I guess?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. 11.
11, all right. So the cloud of daggers begins to really solidly chip away. Like, I mean, the daggers are digging deep into its side, like black ichor is just running down and actually starting to run sort of into the pool and starting to mix. Starting to mix with the pool. Humanus, it is your go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do another. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna do life-giving force to escrow.
Okay.
So. Oh sure.
Oh, no.
Sure. By the way, double.
Yeah.
That was double.
Yeah, 12.
12.
Oh wow, that was
Put me
the
at
highest
max.
you could
Put me
get.
back to max HP.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Well, that's temporary HP.
Yeah.
It's not a heal. Okay, do a reckless attack.
15 regular.
So 17 plus
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Did you roll a d20 for damage?
Yeah,
D12.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, holy.
So that's a 4.
Plus your strength
5,
and your rage bonus.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9.
9 damage. Okay. Okay, so you chop basically just at the front of it, and like your axe bites deep, so deep that
No.
you can feel like the vines and stuff move. Like you see the axe come through, and as soon as he pulls it back, there's like a chink of light that strikes you in the face, and then it.
Help! Get me out!
We're trying.
Okay, so it is going to attack your elephant.
Oh.
That 11 plus the spells level. But it's going to take 14 damage. So like the tendril whips out, smashes into the elephant, sends it like on its side, like knocks it down, and like wisps of the spirit are starting to come off of it. I feel so bad describing this. But it's a spirit. But yeah, it gets up like limping. It's still around.
Oh.
Then I dropped a dice.
She's totally gonna
I'm
spend
just
a
glad.
spell slot to heal this thing next to her. I know she is.
She may.
I know she is. I'm gonna kill my elephant. Come here, something.
I'm glad you named the elephant. It's her elephant.
No, I told her the name was Dumpling. She was like, okay, yeah.
Okay, so one tendril lashes out at Emo Humanus, and you just kind of bat it away with your great axe. Another tendril lashes out at Ilvaria,
Ooh.
and you're going to take, let's see, 4, 8. 12 lightning damage and 8 bludgeoning damage. So 20 damage total.
Ooh. This thing hits like a truck.
Yep.
That's not good.
Man, it dropped me from 40 to 12 in one hit point.
Yeah.
So it smashes into your side, and again, you feel like a couple of your ribs pop just a little bit.
Not
Like
good.
you start limping. It hurts a lot. And it's your turn.
Oh.
Your elephant is still around.
Oh gosh. I can heal myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta choose between myself and the elephant.
Bye-bye, elephant.
You can summon another elephant. You realize
At any
this,
time.
right?
No, but this one's special. It's the
It's
first one.
It's like an elephant.
My firstborn, I can't let it.
Summoned for the very first time.
Why didn't you play the bard?
And I'm going to next time. I've seen how abysmally you have done it. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was rough. I'm sorry. I don't really hate David.
I do.
Today.
Oh Lord.
It's okay though. She just wishes she was president.
All right. So what do you got to do?
She gonna heal me.
I guess I can't die, so I guess I'm gonna heal myself.
There you go. All right. What level are you casting it at?
Can I do 2?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Which means 3d8
3d8. Okay.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
I got one. Got the 16. And what you said,
Plus your wisdom modifier.
wisdom. Plus 4. I said so that's 20.
Okay. Hear yourself back. You kind of touch your side where the tendril struck you, and you feel warmth kind of spreading from that side as you chant the spell, and you feel your ribs kind of pop back into place and fuse again. It's a very itchy sensation.
Okay. So I'm back to full health.
Yes,
Okay.
because dealt 20 damage, you healed that 20 damage. So now it's your elephant's turn.
I'm gonna have him attack the monster.
Okay. Roll a d20 with a +5.
Oh no.
You have an inspiration. You can reroll that if you want. You're the only, me and you are the only ones with our inspirations left.
It's a 9.
But you can.
Okay.
roll it or not.
That's her elephant.
Yeah.
Okay, so the elephant limps toward the creature and like slaps it with its trunk. It literally can't even get close enough to try to use the tusks. But it doesn't seem to affect it at all.
The best.
And it just looks at you.
Oh.
This elephant's been the best. That's right.
Okay, Arona. At the start of your turn, less this time, you're going to take 5 lightning damage.
Thank God. And I'm going to repeat my strength saving throw. Get out of the way.
No.
15 plus
Good strength.
3 is 8.
Okay, so as the lightning kind of courses through your body, you finally manage to push your way out of it, and you fall to the side, just covered in black ichor.
This is never going to come out of this armor. And that's all I can do.
Yeah. I mean, you have to use your action to try to, if you have a bonus action, then you could potentially do something, but your action has to be to escape this thing.
Is he still tied up with Humanus?
I mean, you're all like standing around the creature at this point.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to do nothing.
Okay. Escrow, it's your turn.
Did the creature move out of the cloud?
No, it did not. So go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Sweet. Uh, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, 9.
Okay.
And then I will. I'll just go ahead and cast Bardic Inspiration, and I'll give all the party members D6 temporary HP, and it's gonna be 6 total because of it, plus 3 on charisma and stuff.
All right.
Everyone gets 6 total bonus HP.
That we have to run through first.
Temporary
We
HP.
can't
Yep.
add it to our. Okay.
All right. Humanus, sure go.
Can I do life-giving force on her since she's surrounded by the thing?
You can do it on whoever within whatever range.
Okay.
You literally pick a target.
Yeah, I'll do life-giving force to
Nice.
Arona. That is 6.
So that's also temporary, right?
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay. So right here. All right.
And then I will reckless attack yet again.
Okay.
18 plus 5, so it
Yeah.
hits.
Yep. Roll your D12.
It's 11 plus 3 plus 2, so 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Yay!
It's been lashing out with its tendrils, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And it's reckless attack. So I know this is a single target, but is there any way I can swing for the tendrils and then into the core of it?
I mean, you can swing into the whole thing is like covered in it's just one mass of like
Yeah.
roiling vegetation.
Right.
It's all tendrils. So like, but yeah, you can swing into the core of it.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and swing right at the core of it and kind of put my back, like kind of a step back and then just a downward swing right into the core.
Okay, you step back through this huge, big downward swing. It buries itself deep into this thing, and you just keep pushing, and you literally slice through the front of it, and it parts, and the creature pauses, trembles for a second, and then falls down, and black ichor just pours out of that wound and begins making its way downhill into the elixir. Behind you, you hear, "Why haven't you protected me? It hurts so badly."
We did protect you, my friend. You are alive, are you not?
Someone heal me.
I'm going to put my head on the top of his forehead and heal him enough that his ribs are not hurting anymore.
Thank you, kind, ugly dwarf.
Oh God.
Wow, you're such a classy gentleman.
I know. Oh, I
Yeah.
appreciate. No, what has happened? My elixir. And he's on his knees, like by the pool, looking at it as just black ichor runs in and starts billowing through the elixir.
Yes, it's so sad that none of it could be saved.
Both.
I guess you're gonna die.
Vials.
You want some of the ichor?
He's just like one.
You know what? Just for you, Humanus, I will give you a vial of the ichor.
Thank you.
It's almost like you have to buy something else a while ago.
It's almost like if a certain dwarf doesn't learn to shut her mouth, she won't be making it out of this cave.
We're not in a cave.
You're right. She wants me making it out of this grave.
Is my elephant gone?
It's standing there. It's standing there, limping, but you watch as it like the thing is kind of like splayed out into this mound, and it like climbs on top of the mound of vegetation and trumpets.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
Did it. Yay.
So is this just out of character question? Is this ichor like poisonous or anything?
You don't know.
Yeah.
You have to take it.
Have you touched any of it?
I mean, he's been running down our weapons and stuff. Like,
I am covered.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh.
If it was poisonous, she's dead.
Yeah.
So Humanus is just watching her to see if it's poison or not.
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. So he gets the vial from.
Yeah.
That'll be for the closing out of this. this.
You know, when I was studying how to be a paladin, I saw there was a spell about cleaning yourself up, and I was like, when will I ever need that?
You need it now, don't you?
Yeah. What are we going to do with him? Where are the druids?
We are going to go back and see how the druids are doing with him in tow.
Well, how are we going to keep him from like...
He is charmed.
I
No
will
big
look
deal.
behind.
Yeah.
Does this mean I have to be in the front even though I'm sticky black?
Yes.
Great.
You're going to be sticky black. We are in front or behind.
What if they're still like being attacked? We want to bring him there to get attacked. Should we not just wait here for the druids? They're all big on wait. They told us to wait in the clearing.
I
wait
suppose
here.
we can wait here. I don't mind taking a short rest myself.
I think we
After
should
being such
probably...
a hero today, after all.
Oh yeah, your dagger finally learned how to hit something.
That is not all I did. We would not have been in this room without me, dwarf.
Yes, he played tunes,
Yeah,
and they were rather exceptional.
Boss is famous.
See?
boomer elf tunes. I didn't hear anything.
Well, that's because you were enveloped in the creature for most of it.
Don't remind me.
We don't have to. Look in the mirror.
I mean, you are rather sticky.
Yeah, and ugly according to you.
Well, listen, I apologize. I mean no slight, except for I find all dwarves hideous.
Well, I
You
think
can't do
all
anything-
our elf hideous.
Well,
But-
that's rather hurtful.
Exactly. Now you know how I feel.
Please don't fight charmed.
Stop being so emotional, dwarf.
What
You are
do you
the most
expect?
emotional dwarf I've ever met.
Listen, it's not that I have anything, against you as a person, just your race in general. That's all.
These elves and their races.
Go ahead, say it.
What do you mean, Humanus?
Boys
Humanus.
just seem to like racing. It's a very big thing about racing.
No, Humanus, we hate other races, like Goliath, like what you are.
Oh, so you hate people because of what they are born as?
Yes, now you're getting it.
That makes sense. I also hate many people for what they are born as.
Really?
Yes. You see, so many people are born as assholes. They can't help it, but I hate them anyway. Anyway, my friend, we agree, yes?
Yes, we do.
Let's
You know-
walk.
I'm glad you're so
What?
self-observant.
Yes.
It takes a rather large man to admit that most of his race are assholes.
Yes. It does. What do you think about high elves?
What do you mean? We are the greatest thing to ever be created.
Mm-hmm.
All should bow and serve high elves.
Oh.
Well, we are going to have trouble bowing and serving you here. So I say,
We
my
take
friend,
a short rest and we wait for the druids, yes?
Knees.
No. You can balance me here, but we'll discuss that another time. So take a short rest.
I would like to use some of my hit dice.
I gotta use my hit die. I've got 18 bonus and 15 regular right now, so I'm feeling okay.
Whenever.
Yeah, I'm good.
I do want to try and like rest up to get some of my spell slots back, but
Okay.
I'm gonna. So I have 4 hit dice.
Yes.
So I'm gonna roll 2.
Are you that bad off? Because I could just heal you.
I'm at 19.
Oh, I can't do
before-
permanent healing.
Yeah, before the 12, but those only last for a little while. The 12 points.
Combat ending, yeah.
So that they're gone. So I'm
yeah,
at
okay.
19.
I'm at 15 myself, but
I mean, I'll be fine. They're hit dice. It's not like
Nice.
I'm losing them. Like we might not have another short rest, is the way I'm thinking. So D10 is.
I mean, you do gain all of your hit dice back every long rest. So,
yeah, we could just take a long rest probably
What is
while
D10?
we wait on the
These are
druids.
D10s.
so it's definitely not going to be a long rest. It'll probably be a short rest.
While y'all are doing that, I gotta use a short rest in the bathroom.
These are D10. 2. I can't see the numbers.
8
3,
and
a 3.
Oh,
So
and because
11
I'm
total.
wearing this Puripat of wound closure, whenever I roll a hit point die to raise hit points, I double the number of the hit points.
Okay, well, if you would have got an 11, you got 22.
22.
So that probably puts
Plus
you back at
19,
that probably puts you at max.
31.
22.
22 plus 19, 41.
And my max HP is 45.
No, okay.
So I'm good right now.
I'm not going to bother with.
Okay. So we'll wait.
I'm only 12 HP away from max anyway, so.
So as you take this short rest and as you take this time, a couple things happen because your bestial spirits, your summon beast spell only lasts for an hour.
Yep.
So the elephant kind of limps over to you and like caresses you with its trunk,
No.
and then it slowly disappears into mist.
Oh, bye, trumpet. We would just be sobbing in the background.
If you don't put at the end of this episode in lovely memory of Trumpet the elephant.
Also, charm person only lasts for an hour. So
Oh dear holy Jesus.
Where's he gonna go?
as you finish your short rest, the Aerolith starts to like blink his eyes and shake his head and goes, What who is you people? You vile creature.
I'm gonna cast Nature's Wrath on him.
Oh, you don't have to stop.
Do you have the spell slots for that?
I've only cast
Nature's
it's a divine it's a channel divinity and I've only done it once.
okay.
2 times a day.
What is it? A strength
Yeah,
or
a strength
dexterity?
or a dex, whichever one it is.
Whichever one they choose, right?
Okay. He dodged as you cast the spell and the vines erupt out of the earth. He backs away very quickly.
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Go, nice try. Okay. Roll athletics.
10, 11, 12.
12. Again, he darts and kind of like dodges out of the way.
Are you guys kidding me?
And he backs up against a wall and goes, How dare you, you inferior creatures.
Circle him in.
Why are you helping them?
Hmm.
I'm
What
looking at you. Why are you helping them?
What was that you called me again?
They're friends.
You're not a high elf, are you?
Can I charm him?
Can you cast Charm Person?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, then
Do you have a
yes.
spell slot?
I mean, it's right. I have 7, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just
You
making
you
sure.
don't. So you can prepare 7 spells.
Okay.
You have, I want to say it's 3 level 2 spell slots.
And 4 level 1s.
You used 1 level 2 on the animal.
The animal.
Used at least one level 1 spell slot to heal.
And you use level 2 to heal
Cure wounds.
cure wounds.
So you have level
That's
2
my last
spell
one.
slot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cast Charm Person on him again.
Okay. Hmm.
He's a high elf, so he gets advantage. And as you start casting Charm Person, you cast the magic, you feel it reach out to him and try to ensnare his senses. He shakes his head and goes, "No, not again."
How far away can these druids be?
So as he says that, you hear movement in the tunnel that you came from. Stepping in, you can see Taenya and Han and one of the other druids.
Oh,
Thank goodness they're here.
Han appears to be walking with a bit of a limp. Taenya and the other druid seem to be okay. But she steps up and... Well, that was a big one.
You
Had a bit of a scrap, did you?
protected racist slave. Found him, kept him here.
All right. And she steps up and like he's backed against the wall with you all surrounding him. But she steps up to him and says, "Hello there, Aerolith. You and I have to have a talk." And as she steps up to him, we're going to end the session right there.
Sweet.
So
That's-
as the camera pans out,
Mhm.
we're assuming as this is all happening, Humanus has gone back and he's got the ichor and he's putting on like eye makeup.
sad boy.
Yeah.
Evil.
Emo Humanus.
Let's go.
He made sure it wasn't poisonous just so he could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so he could do that.
And I ain't
Thanks,
telling
Steve.
anybody about these 2 vials of elixir I got.
We all saw it, so we all know.
I know you guys know. You ain't to tell anyone else.
All right, guys. So that was episode 9 of Board Meeting. We will be back. For you guys, this has been 3 weeks. For us, it's been 1 day, and we only have 1 more day of recording. I'm super excited to see where the adventure takes us. Super happy that you've joined us so far. Like we said in the beginning, be sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you're anywhere near Fort Payne, Alabama, go by and check out Fever Dream Game Shop. They've been really cool to us. They were the ones that provided us with these nifty dice that we're using today, as well as being the place where we found Josh House to be our DM, and just a great place to go hang out with your friends, play some board games, get some crystals or tabletop RPG supplies. That being said, thank you. We love you so much. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.